Google Jobs. What is that? Steve here with the Janitorial Store, the channel where we help cleaning business owners scale their cleaning companies with systems, tools, and resources. Well, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a guest on our show, and her name is Lobar Tutsunova. She's with Marketing Systems by Design. And you know, now everybody is, you know, we're always looking for good employees and good applicants. So everybody is, you know, creating their ads and putting them places, and hopefully they're getting some results. Well, did you know that Google Jobs is another place for you to list your job openings so you can place your ads? So Lobar is going to take us through it. She's going to tell us what it's all about and how it works and how you can set it up so you can be able to start putting ads there on Google Jobs. And the nice thing about it, it's free. So yeah. So let's go ahead and watch this video here that we did, and I hope that you get a lot of information from it. Hey everybody, so Steve Hansen here with the Janitorial Store and myhousecleaningbiz.com. Have you heard of Google Jobs? Well, it is something that I learned about a few weeks ago. And I thought, well, okay, I don't know nothing about this. Well, I'm gonna have to find myself somebody that knows about it and how it all works. So I invited Lobar Tutsunova.
Yeah, correct. You got it.
With Marketing Systems by Design to come on and share her wisdom and maybe give us some insight on what's this all about and how does it work. Welcome, Lobar.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Steve.
It's good to have you here.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, this, you know, we talked earlier a little bit, and we were talking about the Google Jobs and what it is. And, you know, here I thought it was a plugin that you put on your website or something like that there, but I guess that wasn't even close, but that's okay. That's why I got you here.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
So for our viewers, can you tell us, first of all, what is Google Jobs? What is it?
Yeah, perfect. So I'm happy to tell you all about it. I'm going to share my screen now.
Okay.
Okay, so for everyone who is watching us right now, can you guys see my screen? You can see
yes.
my screen? Perfect. All right, so Google Jobs, it's basically a job search within Google. So whenever you go on just google.com, you type in jobs, and this is the window you're going to see. So it's basically Google's little job searching niche and job searching engine that they created to make it easier for people to find a job. So these jobs, they're basically categorized through like different categories, like different industries, and then they can search by title, and they have all these different examples for titles, and then location, when it was posted, and if the job has any requirements, what type of job, full-time, part-time. So basically Google made it, again, much easier, much searchable for people to find their perfect job. So and this is basically what it looks like. And this is available to anyone. You just go on google.com and you type in jobs, and this is the window that's gonna show up. So for a cleaning company, we all know you're always looking to hire cleaners. So Google Jobs is another opportunity for you to get more eyes onto your job listing. So I know a lot of you guys probably have an employment page on your website where you're saying we're always looking to hire, but there is a way through this plugin that I'm about to show you to make those job listings more visible on Google Jobs. So we're just going to get more eyes on it. It's free, it's not paid, but it's definitely worth trying because it will make it more visible. So here I would like to just quickly show you that Google Jobs are basically job postings, like I mentioned, and they help job seekers to find you on Google. And so here's how you can connect your job postings. There is a there's a tool. There are many tools that are called like third-party tools that you can post the jobs on Google. And then there's also the aggregate option, and that's like the more technical option. So if you know like very technical language, you can do it that way. So there is an option to get very technical with it. However, thankfully, there's a much easier way to do this. So that's the easy way, is the plugin that was created by some wonderful people, and it's a WordPress plugin. It was created by Blue Glass, but basically it's called Jobs for WordPress. And this plugin allows you to create your job listings through this plugin, and then those job listings become visible on Google Jobs. So as you can see, these are postings optimized for Google for jobs. Okay, so when you guys are attempting to do this on your own, this is the name of the plugin, Jobs for WordPress. So that's the plugin you will want to install onto your website. Okay, so then, and of course you have to make sure that it's a WordPress website, Jobs for WordPress.
Yeah, Lobar, could you explain to some people that may not know what that is? A WordPress? Is it, you say a WordPress website? Can you tell people what that is?
Yeah, so it's basically a platform like where your website was built. It's basically a content management system for your website.
Okay.
There's Squarespace, there's Wix, there are all kinds of different websites, but the most reliable and the most robust is actually WordPress, and it's very well known. So for right now, we know only of this plugin. I'm sure there might be some other plugins for other websites, but for now, we're just going to cover this one.
Okay.
Jobs for WordPress.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah. So do you want me to just get into it then? How to set it
Yeah.
up?
Yeah. How do we get this on our WordPress website?
Awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna take you guys back to the website. So the back of your website is going to look something like this. So when you go to plugins right here, you're gonna go to your plugins and you're gonna go to add new, and then it will pop up, it will show you the search window. So right now on this website, I already have this plugin.
Okay.
So it will show up. But if you don't have that plugin, you can just plug it into the search bar, and then it will prompt you to install it and activate it. So once it's installed and activated, here it is. You're going to click on activate right here. And then it's going to show up right over here on the left-hand side as jobs. So right over here, this is because by default, when you have a website without that plugin, you're not going to see this jobs section. But once you activate that plugin, you're going to see this jobs section right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you. So for example, this company, they are actually looking for commercial cleaners and house cleaners. So what I did for them is I have two different listings, two different job positions. So when you go through this thing, you're gonna click on add new position, and you're gonna make sure that you fill out as many boxes as you can. And so it will also show you these in red. It's going to show you the required boxes that you must fill out. And so the required boxes are basically must be filled out. And if you don't fill them out, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult to make your jobs visible on Google. So my biggest tip is to make sure to fill those out wherever it says required. Okay. So then for the title, you're going to type in a commercial cleaner, part-time commercial cleaner, however you want to do it. And then here's your position title. And I'll show you guys as an example of what we did for the other one. And then here's your description, what this job is all about. And then here you can upload your business logo, your company logo, and then the responsibilities of this job right here. And then the employment type, it's recommended. It's not required, but it is recommended to fill it out. And then you can fill out the industry, which I actually recommend filling this out because we're such a niche specific industry, the cleaning. And then here's the job benefits, job location. So that's another thing. That's a really important step. You must put in your address, your business address under this job location, because that way your job listing is going to be very targeted. So people who are in your area are going to find that job listing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I don't want somebody from 50 miles away responding to my ad.
Exactly. Yes. So it's very important to fill out the job location and then the date posted, and then you're going to have the apply now form button. So it's pretty straightforward, and I'm going to show you how we did it. So let's go into the commercial cleaning jobs. That's our first job position that we have. So here's how we filled it out. We said a part-time commercial cleaner, and then we briefly described what it is about, and then the responsibilities of this person, and then of course some job benefits, great pay, training, a vehicle. And then this is the form that they're going to fill out. And then the date posted, the working hours. Here's our location, very specific business location, cleaning services for the industry. And then the employment type was that part-time. And then we have our job company logo uploaded here. And so once you go through all of this, you got it all filled out. You're going to click on publish. Right here, it's going to be a blue button for publish. So once you publish it, you're going to see it come up like this. So it's basically a separate URL, an independent URL on your website that has been created through this job posting. So that's the final result. This is how it's going to look like. And so that's the form that they're going to fill out, and that's what it looks like. And then another very useful tool I wanted to show everyone is this tool right here. It's called Rich Results Test. So the Rich Results Test is basically a Google test to see whether your job has the schema on it, because this plugin that we're going to use, it's using the schema.org. So schema is very important for Google searchability, and these job postings that we just created, they are automatically structured and tagged with schema. So in order for you to see what it's going to look like on this on the Google search, I recommend going onto this rich results test. So you just go on Google, you type in rich results test, and that's the test you're going to see. And then you're going to take this link, the new URL that we just created. You're going to paste it in here, and you're going to run the test. And it's going to analyze it for us.
Oh.
It's a very useful tool. It basically shows you whether your page has schema, which is very important for SEO. And then it will also give us a preview result of what it's going to look like on the Google job search.
Okay.
Yes. So
so people are actually coming to your website to see the ad, or the ad is placed in a number of places?
So yeah, it's gonna have a little like preview on Google Jobs, and then when people click on it, they're gonna land onto your website with that separate link that we just created. Okay, so as you can see, this link is eligible for rich results, and it has the green check mark. So it's all perfect. It has the job posting, And then when you click on the preview results right here, this is what we're going to see. So you see, it says jobs because people are looking for jobs within Google. And there it is, part-time commercial cleaner. It was posted 22 days ago, part-time. And that's basically our job posting that we posted. And then when you click on it, it looks like this. So that's your,
You have a map too then.
Yep, the map of the business, like where the business is located. And then when you click on apply on SNG cleaning, then it takes you to the website, to this link that we just created.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that pretty cool?
It's cool. So then that area there down below, is that like the application, or were they?
Yes, this is a quick form. This is a quick form to get in touch with you. And you can customize this because from our experience, it's best to keep this form very short because people don't want to like sit there and like fill out this long application. And for you, it's probably also easier to filter through the people. So just ask them the very basic questions that will help you filter them out quickly. Like, for example, their address, then ask them, can they work Monday through Friday? Do they have a driver's license? And who were your last two employers? And how did you hear about us? So all of these questions are customizable. Like you can choose what you want to ask on this form.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So, and it's multilingual. So if we have people that speak Spanish, they'll be able to read the.
Yes. Yeah. For example, for this specific client, the owner of this company, they specifically wanted to have their form translated into Spanish because most of her employees are actually Spanish speakers. So that's why we have it like that. So yeah, so this form fill out thing, it's completely customizable. You can choose what questions, what language you're using. And that's, again, that's all managed behind the scenes. So if you go to update job, it's going to take you back to that editing window.
Okay.
Right here.
So now we can make any changes that we want to make to the ad then.
Exactly. Yep. So if you want to make the changes, you just click, you simply update it here. Let's say you want to change it to full-time again, or to volunteer or whatever. And then you make your changes and then make sure you click on update.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is very simple. So basically the two main things you got to remember is to configure and activate this plugin, Jobs for WordPress. And then make sure that you are checking your live URL with this rich results test tool. Yeah, so that's basically a very easy opportunity for you to get more eyes on your job listing because as we all know, like we always are looking to hire more cleaners. So yeah, this is a great way to do it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, especially nowadays, it's just some people are just struggling to find good applicants to find cleaners. So this is nice. Yeah.
Yep. And Google Jobs is only growing bigger. This job search engine that they're having, it's improving, it's growing. So yeah, it's a good thing to jump on.
Yeah, and you said this was free.
Yes, it is free.
Yeah. So do you think that they'll ever make it a paid service, or will they just leave it free?
That's a really good question. They might, because that's actually Google's model. They try to get you to love a tool that they created, and then eventually, once you are fully in love with it and you're using it, then they make it, then make you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for now, it's free.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, but I guess like unlike the email address, was it the Gmail? I think it was. Wasn't that another one of those things to where they created it and it was free, but they never went to a paid subscription or anything, because there's so many people loved it, and there's just so many people have Gmail accounts that
For
they,
sure.
yeah.
For
So,
sure. Yep.
boy,
Yep.
that'll be interesting to see. But that's a really good tips, and thank you for sharing that with us.
Of course. You're welcome.
Like you said, the more eyes on that ad, the more of an opportunity that people are going to be able to fill their positions.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep.
So
And
that's great.
I hope this helps all of you. And yeah, it's a great tool to use.
Well, it looked like it was fairly easy to add the plugin. I think I could even do it. So, I
Perfect.
think you're all in good shape.
Yes.
If I can
Yes.
do it, you can do it.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, thanks again, Lobar. I think
You're
this is very
welcome.
helpful. It's just another tool that they can use, and that's what we want to do, is that we just want to keep people informed on tools that they can use to make their jobs easier.
Yep.
Again,
Yep.
thank you very much. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're welcome.
If anybody has any questions or would like more information about this, feel free to contact Lobar. Do you have any a website or an email that they could contact you at if they got more questions? Or
Yes, absolutely. Marketingsystemsbydesign.com. Feel free to reach out to us. And here, let me share my screen real quick. Marketing systems by design.com. So yeah, feel free to check out our blog on our website. We very often post useful tips. It's right over here. So our blog is very educational. So I encourage all of you guys to check it out if you're attempting to do the marketing on your own. And yeah, if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact us right over
yeah,
here.
that's great. Yeah, so you want to check out that website, because they do have a lot of great information that's free.
We do.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, and like she was saying, the blog, the articles, and the videos that they have on there, there's a lot of great information. So check it out, and like I say, if you do have more information, feel free to contact Lobar.
Yep. Yep. We're happy to help.
Well, I want to thanks again, Lobar. This is fantastic, and hopefully everybody had got something from the video, and it was useful information. So thanks again. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Well, there you go. I hope you got some value from this video. And if you did, go ahead and feel free to leave a comment or a like. We sure appreciate it. And if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get the latest updates on new videos to help you grow your cleaning business. Thanks for checking in today, and let's keep it clean out there.